Morning, y'all. Rob the American here, and welcome to Tales of Manchester and of Watches. All right, y'all, this is another unplanned video, and the reason for that is because a week ago Saturday, well, I guess it'll be further by the time you're watching this, a pal of mine asked me if I wanted to go look at some IWC watches, and of course I said sure. We ended up going to the David M. Robinson Jewelers in Manchester in St. Anne Square, which I never go to because my pals, are in Liverpool. So we went and looked at watches and we're having a good time and stuff, and somehow the topic got onto the new Rolex GMT that was announced at Watches and Wonders. And she said, we had a lovely Italian girl who helped us. She was terrific. She said, oh, I've got both versions of it. And we said, yeah, can we see them? So we ended up spending some quality time with both of those watches, with the one with the version with the Jubilee bracelet and the one with the Oyster bracelet. So I thought what we'd do today is we're going to go have a seat, get something to drink, and I'm going to share my thoughts on the new Rolex GMT Master II, aka Bruce Wayne. Hope you'll stick around. All right, folks, I think I found the place where we're going to go sit down and have something to drink, and we have not been here before. This place is called Haun. This is Haun in the bottom corner of this St. George's house. Look at this beautiful building. Wow. And it's surrounded by all kinds. We've got the Midland Hotel right next door, and then the Central Library across the street. How about that? Not bad. All right, let's go see if we can get permission. So we are good to go. I got a Diet Coke. Oop, there you go. Announced at Watches and Wonders in April of this year, this variation of the GMT Master II has been nicknamed Bruce Wayne. Now, the original GMT Master II came out in 1982, 1983. Somebody can correct me on, give me the right date on that. But the original GMT Master came out way back in 1955, and this version has a black and gray bezel and has been nicknamed Bruce Wayne. And I think that's related to the fact that the blue and black bezeled version has been nicknamed the Batman and the Batgirl. And the difference between those two nicknames is the bracelet that the watches come on. So the Batman comes in an Oyster bracelet, whereas the Batgirl comes in on the Jubilee bracelet. Now, to my knowledge, even though the new version comes on either the Oyster bracelet or the Jubilee bracelet, both versions have still been called Bruce Wayne. Now, I was thinking about this last night because that's what I do, and I thought, well, maybe the Oyster bracelet version should be called the Bruce Wayne, and the Jubilee bracelet version should be called the Barbara Gordon. And for those Batman aficionados, obviously Barbara Gordon is the real name of Batgirl, who was Commissioner Gordon's daughter. Anyway, that's just the kind of stuff I think about. Anyway, let's get back to this watch. This version features a black dial and a very subtle black and gray bezel, unlike the other versions of the GMT Master II. And it depends on the light. Sometimes it looks all black, and other times the gray is very pronounced, but like I say, it's very subtle and has your usual Mercedes style hands, and features a green tipped arrow that rotates once every 24 hours. Now, it's a 40 millimeter stainless steel case with a 12 millimeter thickness, so it fits all wrists very well. It's super comfortable. And as I mentioned before, also, you can get this on the Oyster bracelet or the Jubilee bracelet. Now, the Jubilee bracelet has a long history, and that originally debuted on the Datejust, gosh, way back in 1945. And I personally prefer the Jubilee version on the Jubilee bracelet. We were sitting next to a couple who were picking out engagement rings. They were very happy, and the guy was looking at the watches. I think he was looking at the watches more than the rings, but I handed them both to him, and he said he personally preferred the version on the Oyster bracelet. So to each his own, but it's great that you have both because everybody gets what they want. All right, y'all, we had to relocate inside Haun because it started raining, and they took pity on me and said I could come inside. So cheers to the good folks at Haun. We were this close, this close. Since we've come inside due to the rain, I thought I might as well show you the interior of Haun. We're in the upstairs section, kind of a mezzanine area, and with an open area downstairs. Let's have a look. Look at this, y'all. These old restored buildings are fantastic. Now it's very quiet because it's early Sunday morning, but you come in here a little later today or any other time during the week, and this place is hopping. Now, all stainless steel Rolex sports models are in huge demand, including all the GMTs and all the Submariners. You're not going to walk into an authorized Rolex dealer and walk out with one of these models, or probably any other Rolex model for that matter. And that's why a lot of folks go to the secondary markets and pay a huge premium over the retail price so they don't have to wait, because they are coveted so much. Now, speaking of retail price, the retail price of the GMT Master II is, on the Oyster bracelet, is 9,350 pounds, and on the Jubilee bracelet it's 9,550 pounds, and in America it's approximately $12,000 including sales tax. All right, y'all, that's it for me today. Of course, I've got a huge thank you, two huge thank yous today. One, of course, to the good folks at Haun for really bending over backwards and taking pity on me. I think I'm their mercy case for the day. So if you find yourself in Manchester City Centre, come on to St. Peter's Square. Behind the library and to the left-hand side, you'll see Haun tucked away. So when you want something hot to drink, something to eat, give them a go, and be sure and tell them that Rob the American sent you. And also, we have to thank the good folks at David M. Robinson, this time the Manchester St. Anne Square store, for giving us quality time with the watch. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and by all means leave a comment down below on the Rolex GMT Master II, aka Bruce Wayne, and join me again for some more Watch Talk. Y'all take good care.